Hello fellow Aion 2 fans. Want to get higher score in Bio Research Lab? Here's a few handy tips that might help you. Let's start with the buffs first. When we look at the available buffs, the selections are a bit misleading. As long as you have some gear, damage is almost always not your issue. We need to find other ways to increase kill speed, especially as a melee player. Move speed or enemy move speed are the best options as both lead to the enemies being faster in attack range. If you really feel you're lacking damage, Slayer or Adrenaline might help, and as a ranged character this might be a somewhat better choice, but on average, move speed is probably still the best option for you. Worm Carnage, Elite Hunter, reduce enemies' damage tolerance. This is really situational and can help, but only if neither of S or A are available. Use mana only if you're really struggling with mana. The remaining are almost never a good choice. When it comes to actual gameplay, there might be various strategies. It differs between melee and ranged. Here's my strategy that works quite well for me. I always try to play around the center, always get back to the center as mobs get to me anyway. Especially with the enemy move speed modifier, they just swarm you there in the center and you can just quickly get rid of them. I keep my ranged attacks for the elites as I can pretty reliably 1 or 2 shot them. While being in the center, you can reach all 4 corners with a 20-meter skill, and that makes things a lot easier. Now let's talk about how the actual scoring works. There's 2 components to that: the amount of kills per stage and the time you need. Ranged mobs give 5, melee 10, and elites 300 points. Elites spawn after killing a few normal packs. Depending on how fast you kill, you get a time bonus each stage. There are 3 stages to beat. Each have a fixed total amount of mobs. Once all are dead, the stage is completed. The key to everything is how much time you have left at the end of each stage. Reaching 10,000 enchantment stones is only possible with enemies have move speed, perfectly one-shotting every single mob, and reaching a time of less than 4 minutes 30 seconds. Yet, reaching around 8,000 stones should be almost always possible. As you can see in my example, I'm only level 30 and almost always get at least 7,500 in every run. If you want to, I added one of my full runs to this video. It is at double speed, but you can slow it down via YouTube if you want to. I didn't fully stick to the always being at center thing here, but at least try to always hit max enemies with my skills, which is another quick tip. Do not waste cooldowns. Try to always hit as many enemies as possible with every skill, even if that means waiting a second to use it. Please subscribe and like and enjoy the rest of the video.